We've got a pair of stainless steel speakers that are designed to be built directly into the hull and would be all exposed in beautiful polished stainless steel. We also have a giant pair that are even taller than me, like 7 feet tall, on the stage at the Global Superyacht Forum this year. And we did a fantastic party last night at the Art Hotel with 5 and 23 restaurant with some amazing DJs. And we have a live band playing a system tonight also at the Superyacht Forum. So a huge wide range of stuff, which is exactly what we ourselves like to do. So we're working to create a certification for the superyacht sector to certify yachts for DJ usage or band usage, so that, you know, your favorite DJ can fly in with his laptop, plug in, and off you go, rather than needing a barge of equipment to come in or some sort of crazy helicopter configuration. So we're looking at that. We're working with 3 different booking agents right now. They're going through all the riders, you know, the classic blue M&M story from Led Zeppelin, and we're going through that and looking at what those requirements are so that we can create a comprehensive certification program. And our hope is that the charter market will also embrace that, not just the new build and refit market, so that, you know, a charter broker can arrange for, you know, a night of live entertainment, whether it's a band or a DJ, as part of a charter itinerary going forward.
Well, at the beginning of this seminar at the Global Superyacht Forum, they were talking about, to the panels, where do you see yachting going in 10 years, whether it be for new build or even for charter markets. And because of the millennials and just the way that everyone's beginning to behave worldwide, it's going to be more experience-based. So as a custom audio company, we want to bring those experiences all over the yacht. So let's look at the helicopter deck. We will get that helicopter deck ready for a DJ or a band to fly in and perform. But it doesn't just stop there. You can do yoga in the morning. And with yoga, you're still going to want to feel that bass, you're going to feel that music. Whether it's a grandparent, they want to bring their kids on board, and then of course their grandchildren. So those experiences have to be very broad spectrum. So besides live bands and DJs, you may want to pump in the Vienna Philharmonic and do that. You may want to do yoga, like I said. You may want to have a golf simulator. You may want to do a full home theater outside. You may want to do a video game where you can actually hear helicopters flying over and so forth and so on. So all of a sudden, I like to talk, even 100 years ago when people had a castle on the hill, they would want to bring in live acts, whether it be music or theater or what have you. We can use that modern technology to not only bring in live acts where they don't have to come with all their equipment, they literally can fly with a microphone plug in, or we can bring in, like I said, pre-recorded events or even live events from around the world and be able to bring them into the level of a concert or a club. And you can start out there on that helicopter deck at 6 o'clock in the morning and it can go till 6 o'clock in the morning the next. Yeah, what's really interesting is, you know, we started and still are a material science structural engineering company that happens to build custom audio. So, you know, we do a lot of work in 5 or 6 different types of the industries. We do super yachts, we do aircraft, we do home theaters, outdoor venues, commercial theaters, and recording studios. We spend a lot of our time in the recording studios working with those A-list musicians and so forth, whether it be classical or jazz or rock and roll or hip hop. And what you'll notice when you go into a theater or you go into a studio, there'll be $1 million mixing board in 4 different rooms. Each one's $1 million, and another 2 or 3 million of equipment, and another $1 million worth of band equipment. A decent piano is 100 grand, 200 grand, 300 grand. Some of the drum kits, the violins can be millions. And all of these instruments are made out of incredible hardwoods and steels and brass. And next thing you know, the little speakers on the board are made out of cheap wood, and they're $500 a piece. And there's a huge disconnect between that and what people can experience. In addition to the quality, on the outside of a yacht, it needs to be waterproof, it needs to be windproof, saltproof, you know, rainproof, UV from the sun. And so if you can use the exact same materials that you would use to build a wristwatch, you can bring the qualities of those top instruments and those top studios, and even higher quality than the commercial theaters or the Vegas clubs or Ibiza clubs, and you can bring that performance outside forever. And how do you do that? You use stainless steel, aluminum, carbon fiber, titanium, the same type of things you would want to build a beautiful wristwatch out of, or you'd want to build a race car out of, or anything, or quite frankly, the entire yacht. And finally, it needs to look great. So we spend most of our time now working with the absolute top designers in the world, those who design these super yachts, that design the interior of private aircraft or beautiful homes, and we work with those men and women so that final aesthetic will be works of art. And it's a really fun process.